Are you struggling with social media, especially Instagram? Who isn't struggling with social media? If you are an online business and you are committed to it being monetized, followers, clarity in content, I work with two amazing guys whom I met at PodFest, because I spoke there as a podcaster. Dan Thomas and Travis Brown have a company called Social Boom. Social media for me is very frustrating because you get so many mixed messages from people who are online, on Instagram, teaching you. When I began the early classes, one of the teachers said that we need to spend an hour on our hair and our makeup. I'm a tomboy. I am never going to spend an hour on my hair and makeup. And what about the guys out there? I have seen silly little things for Instagram posting, a woman skipping along and pointing to bubbles. They don't do this. There's no fluff in their teaching. I will share with you, it is a commitment to work with them because they want to see you grow and monetize your business. They understand that Instagram is stressful, and they understand that there is a lot of fluff being taught out there. They immediately will help you create strategies so you're not stressed out thinking of what to post. They help you with the outcome. What do you want your client to achieve when they're working with you online? They'll help you choose 2 easy content posts. And they'll also teach you how to batch, which means that you're going to have 3 or 4 posts you make at one time. You don't post them at one time. This way you're not creating every day. You can go on to work with your clients. So the batching is really key, and I have done that through them also. I've done 3 or 4, and I just post one of them a day. What's important about working with these guys of Social Boom, they're young and really smart. They get this social media stuff so quickly. I am of another generation. My background is selling French wine in New York City for 26 years and running a French-themed inn, which I owned, for 15 years. So getting into Instagram, it's a little challenging. But I have a podcast. It needs to be marketed. I have clients. I help them do branding. Within working with them in 2 months, I have hit 7,000 views. I've tripled my likes. My followers have doubled. And it's really just simply by attending a class a week. When you can't attend a class, we have our private Facebook group. On that private Facebook group, there are replays. Dan is always nice enough to also send out an email to remind us, here's the link for the replay. When you go to the private Facebook group, you're going to see people from all walks of life who are dedicated to really putting the boom in their monetization and the boom in their business. We have people Kate Alexander is a copywriter, Tony Castillo is a health coach. You're going to see all kinds of postings with all kinds of different messages, but at the end of the result, what Dan and Travis has taught us is to have clarity in our content, analyze the outcome you want for your client to get. It's not about us, really. We're working with our client, and you want to see them reach their outcome. And you want them to either it's going to be done monetarily or it's going to be in a time frame. So again, when you work with Dan and Travis, you're going to see quick results such as this. They have a profile checklist. That's the first thing they're going to do for you. It involves a standout picture, a low following count. And that's important. Low following count. Not followers, but a low following count. It means you're following too many people. Short highlight titles. But what the heck are those highlights in Instagram, right? You don't learn this kind of stuff from most of the people who are teaching Instagram online, I can promise you. Aligned content. Are you aligning with your outcome for your clients? So your content wants to be consistent. It wants to have a message that's going to resonate with your clients. Keyword name. Those are important. It's the algorithm thing. They explain all this stuff to you. An awesome bio. So that's fun to work on. You can change your bio quite a few times on your profile. They don't suggest that, but when you're first learning how to do it, I think it's common to change it up. They have an amazing deal that I have a link on in my podcast details. It's obscene. It's so inexpensive. These guys, they're worth their weight in gold. They're very easy to work with. It's a live class. Obviously, it's recorded also for those of us who have time constraints. I cannot say enough good things about Social Boom. You will, within 30 days, your life online will change and you won't be stressed. Speaking of stress with social media, I have been studying Kundalini Yoga for 29 years. I study it every day. I do not leave home without it. Even when I was selling French wine, Italian, Spanish, and I was in another country, I still did my Kundalini Yoga in a bathroom if I had to, if I was sharing a room with somebody. But so the reason I'm telling you this, there is a kriya that I have included on my podcast details that specifically addresses social media. Guru Grupa is a Sikh. He's a Sikh. His program is from SikhNet. He specifically tells us how to do this kriya. It's just breathing. After 3 days of me working with this kriya, I got Instagram and I started posting some really cool things, and I was getting like 6,000, 7,000 views. It was nuts. I do that every day because it does keep me focused. The other link that I'm going to have on my podcast details is from the website and the teacher. It's the business called Made in Meditation. Carrie is a local teacher. She also sails. That's how I know her. We're both sailors with Dolphin Landings. Me previously. Her virtual classes are another good way to stay clear in your mind and to be focused and to be calm. The program that I want you to listen to is called Master Perception. Perception is what gets us into trouble or makes us a success. Everybody has a different type of perception. I will share with you learning how to control your perception and make it on the bright side of whatever adversity is coming to you is really your key to success. And it's your key to managing social media also. So listen to her Master Perception. It's all about the mind. It's all about our thoughts. We are in total control of our thoughts and our feelings. Listen to her Master Perception video. Watch it, of course, but you can just listen if you happen to be in the car. But her website is so beautiful. You really want to look at it through a laptop or a PC. I do use my iPad sometimes. If you don't feel like starting with a bona fide meditation class, that's okay. Listen to the Master Perception a few times, though, so you get a handle on clarity and focus, deep breathing, calm, and controlling your thoughts. Lastly, wine. In Ybor City is West Palm Wines, one of my top 3 favorite wine stores in the world. They have started this wine club called Wines of the World. Kate is the curator of this program. It's the princess, the queen, and then there's a special VIP. The princess is going to be two wines, one white, one red. The queen is 4, so 2 and 2 with the red and the white. They ship these to your door as long as you're in Florida. So make some friends in Florida if you don't live here. This is truly one of the best deals that I know for a wine club. You have to reach them through email. I know these people for 20 some odd years. They don't like phone calls, especially when it comes to the wine club right now, because it did just begin. What else can I tell you about them? I have that on my podcast details also. Kate is a Francophile like myself. She loves all things French. Mark Lasky is also helping with the wine club. He loves all things Italian. I had mentioned last week about a special deal. They received cases of Starmont Rosé. This is from Napa Valley. Starmont is made by Maryvale, which is a very exclusive vineyard in Napa. Folks, this is going for $5 a bottle, and I know it's a really good deal. Even though I'm a snob, I don't care for California wines. This is a great deal. Jump on it. So all that information's on my podcast details. To wrap this up, check out Social Boom. If you just want to go on and check them out, you can go on Instagram and you can look at, I think it's I Am Dan Thomas, and then you'll get Travis also when you just search. But these guys are the cat's meow. You will learn so much even if you just do a month. But use my link because there's an obscene discount, and it's just a beautiful thing. Personally, I signed up for a year's membership. Instagram is way too complicated for me to figure out. Please do some meditation or something to help you meditate and breathe easier when it comes to social media. The kriya is 3 minutes. Meditation can be 3 minutes also. All that's on my podcast. Check out West Palm Wines, Ybor City. You can go there, obviously, to shop. It's like going into a wine cellar, just a beautiful wine store. But if you're doing the wine club, send Kate an email. Lastly, I am not a consultant. I help people create a blueprint to create the life they deserve. And I do this through Mary Morrissey's programs. The main one is Dream Builder. I always have that on my podcast details. You get a bonus, me, and I help you through the program. It can be a 12-week program, but what I'm really doing is offering people a way to do it in 6 weeks because time is short in our lives. We don't really know, but that's what I do. I'm not a consultant, but I do provide services in addition with Mary Morrissey's program, Dream Builder. Merci, au revoir.